What's happening, YouTube? We're out here at the campsite, and we just got back from the Flight 93 Memorial. We also hit a restaurant called the Horn of Plenty, which was really good food. Took some rides up and down Route 30 out here. Got some drone footage, beautiful scenery out, and now we're back at the campsite for the night. So we're at Shawnee State Park, and let me see if I can. I don't think I can. Here, I'll do it like this. I'm using a different camera, so can't turn it around necessarily, but as you can see, there's my bike back on the road after a short time down, back up and going. And then here's JP's ride over here, his 1800. So really sweet bike. We did some good riding today, had a really good time. We're about to set up, light a fire, and tell a few war stories. And then call it a night, and we'll get with y'all in just a little bit. By the way, there's my tent and everything else. You all know I don't play little tents. I don't do that at all, and everything else. So that's the homestead for the night. I'll show you that in a second. And then there's JP's tent over there. He don't play small tents either. So two like-minded people and everything. It's been a really cool trip. And then he also got something brand new, and I'm probably stealing his thunder a little bit. Maybe I'll do a clip with him in it. But he bought the Lumina XL trailer. That's him right there. Really sweet trailer. I really like the depth on those things. If I ever get a chance to upgrade my trailer, that's going to be the one. But you all have seen mine before. There's a good old faithful right there. All right. Here's inside the tent. This is what I'm sleeping at tonight. This is what I do when I camp out. Over here, it's got a few little things over there. Probably can't see them because it's dark in that corner over there, but I got my gadgets and stuff over there. Charging, iPad for movies. Plan on having a good night. There's the old Steel City MotoVlog trailer right there. And JP's Lumina trailer. All right, YouTube, this is how we're finishing out our night, man. I got brother JP with me. And we've been riding all over today. We went up and down Route 30 to the Horn of Plenty. Mm-hmm. That was a different experience. Mm-hmm. Right there, like that farm to table type of eating. I've never done that before, but that was a real good spot. And then the Flight 93 Memorial, that kind of speaks for itself. Mm-hmm. The ride was great. The experience was even better. Got some drone footage up in the mountains a little bit. And now we're here at Shawnee State Park camping it out. You had taken a walk, but I kind of toured the campsite a little bit. Mm-hmm. And we talked about, I always laugh because we talk about small tents.
Yeah.
And how we just don't do that.
No, both of us have huge tents. I have an 8-person, you have a 10-person, and I don't want anything smaller.
No.
I can't do it.
I can't do it. If I'm going to be out here, you know, I see people down there with big RVs and everything else. I'm not coming out here to crawl on the ground. Mm-hmm. I just can't do it. Mm-mm. So I know somebody told me once, you know, camping's supposed to be minimal. And I just disagreed with that. I said, camping is what you make of it.
What you make it, yep.
And this is what we made of it.
Yeah. And I think we did a good thing, especially when you're riding a motorcycle. You want to have a big tent to be able to relax and be able to stretch out, be able to have your stuff in one area and your bed and other things in another area. So I like it.
Yeah, I'm not one of those, you know, give me a bobby pin and a rubber band and I can stay on the road for 12 days. Like it It doesn't work for me.
Yeah. And this is your first time at Shawnee.
This is my first time at Shawnee.
So how do you like it? What is your thoughts about Shawnee?
Let me tell you, I had a little bit of anxiety coming out because I've done plenty of camping videos. I've done, there's some on the channel, and I've even done some camping when I didn't make a video of it. But I've never been this far away from home camping. I've always been to state parks where if something went wrong, if I forgot something, if something broke or anything like that, I could be home within an hour.
Right.
Here I'm like 2 hours away.
Right.
And so, but I love it here. I love it here. It's really nice scenery, but then there's also sort of an element of, if you've been to one PA state park, you've been to them all.
Right.
At the same time, there are a lot of similarities here, and I like that.
And I think this is my third time staying here. I've stayed at 2 electric sites, and I've stayed at a site that wasn't electric because I had my power pack. And I would say, out of all the sites, the non-electric was nice because most of them sit back, where you have more room, but you don't have the electric. Where the electric sites are more on top, some are on top of each other. Now this one, because we're on a corner, this is perfect because we have so much more room. And when I looked at it, I wanted us to have, because we have big tents, I wanted us to have a lot of room too. So.
And it just so happens that we have no neighbors.
Well, no neighbors anywhere, except across the way.
Except across the way, but there's at least, I'm seeing 3, possibly even 4 sites between us and the next neighbor. So that works out too. I like that as well.
Works out perfect.
Yeah. As far as going camping, tell me how you got into motorcycle camping.
Well, like I said, I got into motorcycle camping. First of all, the last time I would say I camped, I was a kid. I went to Scotland school, not far from Chambersburg, and we did camping there. And I haven't really camped since then, and I was maybe 9, 10. And I think, my lady always wanted to get out in the wilderness. I'm from Philadelphia. I'm like, I don't know if I want to be out there.
Yeah.
I started to think about it more, and then I watched your videos. And I have to say, moto camping, that caught my attention. You had the trailer, when you got your trailer, and then you started camping, and just the serenity of it. Having the ability to be out, like for instance, besides the kids riding up and down on the bike, it's nice and peaceful out here.
It is.
So then, like I said, then you start spending money because you want to be comfortable. So I went ahead and started putting together everything. And as you see, I got a big tent too, just like you. Yeah. Start getting tents, and I got the citronella, small citronella can.
Which I didn't bring. So you were a leg up on me in your thinking, because I completely forgot mine at home.
So I think that got into it. And then when I did it, I loved it. I really loved it, and I was happy. I was like, I have to love it because I spent so much money, stuff. Spending money. But it's a new thing that now is not a new thing anymore. It's a getaway. Yeah. And now you can do getaways for little money and set up shop. And I'm camping later this week. I'm going up to Ricketts Glen. Nice. Up in Pennsylvania, up in Benton, Pennsylvania. Okay. And then later in the month, I'm going up to Lake George, New York.
I want to get up there so bad.
Yeah. So, motor camping all those times.
Yeah. And then you got the Lumina trailer.
Yes.
And everything, which is like, that would be a dream come true for me. But not really in the cards right now.
Right. Oh yeah.
But when I get ready to upgrade, that's definitely the direction I'm going. I love how deep that trailer is.
Yeah, and anyone that has the Lumina, you're spending the kind of you spend less on a brand new Lumina than you would on some of the Escapade trailers and some of those. Now, mind you, those trailers are amazing. Like, some of them have air ride suspension, and they have so many things. But there were things that, I'm okay with not having, but having that deepness, and I don't have the XL. I have the standard one. Yeah. And me and my lady, we can go and we can be gone for a week, and we can load it up, and we do. Yeah, you've sent me pictures of that thing loaded down, and y'all definitely make that thing work. Yeah, we make it work, and we've had it loaded to the brim, and we still don't surpass 400 pounds. Yeah. Of it. We had it loaded to the brim. I think the heaviest thing that I have is the tent. Yeah. And I've since started carrying that on the outside of the trailer. Yeah.
give myself more room inside.
Absolutely.
But everything inside is an air mattress, bedding,
Right.
and food items, and so I'm not carrying a bunch of really, you know, heavy equipment,
Right,
clothing
right.
and things like that, and so I'm not really carrying a bunch of weight in my trailer. There's more weight on my trailer than in my trailer, if that makes any sense.
Right. But you have a nice trailer too. I like it, and you know, I like the fact it's aerodynamic, and it seems like it still holds a good amount. Too.
It does.
You know what I mean?
It does,
and it matches your bike. That's even better.
You know, it's not whether or not you win or lose. It's not how much fun you had while you were doing it. It's how you look while you're doing it.
Exactly. And it looks good when you're pulling it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's a nice setup.
And yeah, it pulls well. You know, I have to intentionally look in my mirror to make sure it's still back there.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's how the Lumina is too. It's so light that you don't even know it's back there. But you always, as you know, you got to make sure you're looking back there. Though,
sure.
When you're traveling, anybody that pulls, they, you know, I learned from many of them. You know, many of those that've been pulling for ages.
And that's the thing. Like that's what this YouTube thing has really done for me. Like I started watching when I first started riding. I started watching motorcycle videos. Yeah. It was really so I was wanting to learn how to ride.
Right.
So I started watching stuff like, you know, Robert Simmons, and you know, Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle,
yes.
And there's several others who do like instructional videos. Rich from Boots and Jeans Riders, you know, does a lot of instructional type of stuff, but they also do a lot of camping too. So I was like, you know, dual watching his, you know, their stuff. They, you know, they camp all over the place. They, you know, they're crazy with theirs.
Right.
They stopped through Pittsburgh. I guess it's been over a year ago now.
Right.
I got a chance to meet up with them, and that was a really cool experience.
Cool. That is cool. Getting
a chance to see them. Now I guess I got to make my way out to California and return the favor. But watching those videos, you get a lot of inspiration. I know I got the inspiration to pull a trailer watching Chris Caliente videos.
Oh yeah,
you know, and just all the traveling that he does. He
does so well.
Yeah, I mean he does it well. Yeah. You know, but that was my inspiration to get out. And then, you know, as far as the camping, I was, you know, Jess from Her Two Wheels, you know, was doing she was doing the moto camping thing when it was like brand new. At least to me it was brand new. Watching it, so watching those videos, I was like, yeah, I want to get out there, and I did the same thing. I would start watching those videos, and I started spending money. Yep. And I was like, well, I've spent all this money.
You might as well.
I got to get out there and go now. And the first time I went, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. Yeah. You know, like I woke up after being asleep for what seemed like forever, and I was like, surely it's time to get up and go, right? And I opened my eyes, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's time to go.
And I was like, it's not time to go. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Like I can't even see what I'm doing if I start breaking stuff down now. And then it rained for the majority of the time. It was probably 45, 50 degrees, and so it wasn't warm, and it was raining, and it was 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, this is not fun. This is the part that doesn't make it onto YouTube.
Yeah. But you live and learn, you know, and I know for me, I started watching The Best 1A, Bruce up in New York.
Yeah.
And I know he had a V-Star 1300 Deluxe. And at that time, it was before I had a V-Star 650, because I learned how to ride years ago with the 650.
I learned on an 1100.
Yeah, and I was see that's I was 650, 1100, a little bit of power.
It was. Yep. It was, and it was an experience learning on it too.
but I started watching his videos, and he's a good guy, and I ended up meeting up with him a couple of times. And I didn't realize he camped too, but he doesn't pull a trailer. So you know, I watched him. You know, all the people you learn. You know. With Caliente and then you and then some of the others that I got a chance to watch, and then, you know, between all of you, you know, it's good to be able to, if you have opportunity to link up. I'm not a YouTuber myself, but I enjoy the YouTube videos. So you know, Her Two Wheels, all those YouTubers.
Solo Black 313.
Solo Black 13. Yep. And the cool thing is I love the fact that people are taking that time to get out what they do. Yeah. And it helps people learn. And then now I've done it for a while. You know what I mean? And you know, I try to pay it back maybe not in a video form, but I pay it back with my friends that I know
Absolutely.
that like to camp or want to try doing it. I went and bought my daughter and her boyfriend. I got them a tent like mine.
Yeah.
So that they don't have a motorcycle, but the camping is
Right.
part of it. They already did it once, and they want to do it again. So I think it's just great to have that, to where you guys put that information out, and you learn a lot, and it's good entertainment too. It's good to see. I'll sit there and watch your videos of you riding somewhere,
Yeah,
just to see the ride, to see you riding, and that's pretty cool.
And that's inspirational for me. Like you're talking about, the inspiration that my videos have been to you, but hearing your feedback.
Yeah.
Because I walked through a period just these last few months where I had kind of gotten away from it for a little bit.
Okay.
And I don't know if it was a lack of inspiration or a lack of motivation,
Right.
but hearing that kind of feedback,
Yeah.
kind of says, okay, let me keep going.
Yeah.
Let me keep going with this, because if I inspire at least one person, it's not even about, I know in the early going, everybody who has a YouTube channel is like, they want to get that 1,000 subscribers so they can monetize, and hey, like, share, and subscribe.
Yep.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe. Yep. You get some good information. Good information. Come on.
You want people obviously to do that, but I'm beyond that now.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter if I get more subscribers, that's great. If I don't, I'm doing it now just because I love doing it.
Right.
And so yeah, I'm getting back at it. Been away for a little bit, but
And you're allowed to be. Sometimes you want to take a break and you do you, and it's okay. Sometimes it's just good to be able to do that and come back when you can. And like I said, being able to meet up, with people that are like-minded, cyclists, gold wing riders too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With the those that ride gold wings and those that don't. Those that ride just in general. Just the people that I've met through not just YouTube videos, but just in general with that culture has been amazing.
Right.
I mean? And it's been such a good time in getting to know people like-minded, good-hearted human beings that enjoy riding, enjoy camping, enjoy fellowshipping with people. I like that.
Recently I was out and I was in my car. I pulled into a gas station. I had my kids with me. I pulled into a gas station, and as I was pulling out, there was a couple who pulled up on a gold wing. It's newer generation gold wing, probably somewhere between 18 and 23.
Right.
And they were pulling a camper.
Oh, okay.
Behind it, and there are several people who do.
Yes.
Who do pull campers and everything else. I haven't graduated to the camper stage just
Neither
yet.
have I, but I've thought about it. I've
thought about it. I've watched videos. I've looked at different types and the reviews and everything else. I just haven't gotten to the purchase stage.
Yeah.
Just yet. And
it's a process.
They were pulling a camper. They were on their way. They were passing through Pittsburgh, on their way to somewhere out near Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
They were from up near Niagara Falls.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so they were coming across the state of Pennsylvania. And let me think. They also had, the guy on his vest had a Gold Wing Riders Association patch. They're not in existence anymore.
No, right.
But when I saw it, when I saw the camper, I saw the Gold Wing, I saw a couple on it, and then, add to it, he had the GWRA patch on it. I went over and I spoke to him, and I told him, I was like, I'm a fellow Gold Wing rider. I do a lot of camping myself and everything else. And we ended up sitting there at that gas station for about an hour.
That's great,
but that's what it is. You meet like-minded people, and who are genuine. Just good-hearted people.
Absolutely.
And everything else. And that's been the thing that's been probably the biggest blessing out of doing the whole YouTube. It hasn't been fame. It's definitely not the money.
Right.
Because, but just meeting people and getting out and inspiring people and being inspired.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
what it's about for me.
And that's what it's about. And I enjoy it. And like I said, us being able to meet up, me coming from the Hummelstown, Hershey area, you coming from Pittsburgh, I got a chance to come out to Pittsburgh, see you last year.
Yep.
As well, you and your brother, and meet up with you.
on this video right here.
Yeah, and that was so cool to be able to meet you, and everything you were in the video, you are in person. You know what I mean? And that's pretty cool.
I tried not to put on an act.
Absolutely.
For the camera.
That's big.
Yeah, that's huge. What you see is what you get.
Right.
And that's what I want in my videos. Like, what you see is what you get.
Yeah. Now we're able to break bread. We're able to enjoy, this, and get to know each other more and learn about life together, with our families and everything. And like I said, I know my lady Sonia. Hey Sonia, if you're watching, she knows, because we talk about it all the time. And she knows about your you getting married recently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey Tara.
Because I'm talking all the time. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for letting them come out for a little bit. But she knows, because we talk about the whole thing, and she's a part of it too. Like, that's the thing. She's a part of the life too, which is cool.
Coincidentally, this is actually our first night, as you know, because we've been married for less than a year, so we're still technically newlyweds. We got married October 15th of 23, so this is our first night not together. Wow. Yeah. So that's big.
That's big.
That's big. Letting me come out.
Yeah, she let you come out, man. So
yeah.
But yeah, she gotta let you come out again. Cause I gotta come out to Keystone.
Come up to Keystone, and maybe we can bring the women with us on that one.
Oh, she'll love that. Yeah,
absolutely.
Sonya be down to come and ride. She's a ride. She'll fall asleep in the back seat.
Yeah.
And that's my boy Ray Maple, who he was making videos too. I loved him, man. And I don't think he makes any more at the moment.
Yeah, he did a video, Ray Maple, if you're watching. He did a video where he passed through Pittsburgh.
Yes. I saw that video.
On his way to Atlanta.
His wing is, whew.
Yeah.
Man, I think it's a 2009. That wing is one of the most hooked up wings I've ever seen.
If you're watching, man, reach out in the comment section and let's do something.
Yeah, he was good to, he was a good, because he'll do a trip from Buffalo, I think where he's from.
Yeah.
To South Carolina, and like, I'm going down South Carolina, get up in the morning, has music blaring, has his trail hooked up. He's down south in one day, just boom,
one that I saw, he was going to Atlanta. It caught my attention, number one, because he passed through Pittsburgh. And so I knew exactly when he was passing through Pittsburgh, I could identify everywhere where he was.
That's
cool. On the video. And then I think he was going to Atlanta, where I have a lot of friends and family in Atlanta. Too. And so I was like, that's kind of what I want to do. Craig Hainsworth did that. He had a trip where he went.
And he just got a newer wing,
to South Carolina.
Sharp.
Craig's, he's, I want to be just like him when I grow up one day.
And you met him
because he got the BMW.
Yes, he has the BMW too.
Yeah. And then the gold wing. I actually got a chance to meet him down in Memphis last summer, and we hung out. And great guy. Same thing. What you see is what you get. Nicest guy in the world.
That's cool.
We hung out for 2 days down in Memphis.
Nice.
We spent a lot of time together, and his wing with the matching trailer and everything. As a matter of fact, I saw the bike and I saw his trailer before I saw him.
You saw him,
and I was like, he's somewhere right around here.
He's somewhere
right around here. You can see that in one of my National Biker Roundup videos from last summer.
That's when you see. It's interesting when you're watching videos and you see somebody's machine and you see that machine.
I've seen that machine.
You see a
before.
bunch of machines the same color. His because you watched his stuff. So that's pretty cool.
It was the same thing when I went to meet up with Rich and Cake when they came into Pittsburgh. I saw their bikes before I saw them. Wow. And I was like, that's Big Easy and that's JetBlue, and because that's what they named their bikes. And I was like,
that's cool.
I saw them from a distance.
Yeah, you can't beat that. That's great. That's what it's all about. So cool.
But yeah, this is a great night.
It is. We couldn't ask for a better night. It's really nice out, and nice to if you have a rain fly, you want to take it off, you can.
I've done that before.
Yeah, it'd be a little chilly in the morning, but right now it's fine. I turned my fan off because it's we got a nice little breeze coming in.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, my fan doubles as a space heater.
Yeah.
I might end up putting that on low before the temperature goes all the way down tonight.
Yeah, and I got to look at the temp, see where it's going to be.
It's supposed to be somewhere in the 50s if I'm not mistaken.
So yeah, we'll get up in the morning.
Just enough to knock the chill out of the air.
Yeah, that'll do that. So I brought my heated blanket, but I didn't bring the heating element for it.
Nice.
But the blanket itself is pretty pretty nice. So,
Now your sleep system, because you have two different sleep systems.
Yeah, I have a blow-up mattress like you do, and then I have a thinner blow-up mattress that's more of a pump mattress.
Okay.
And they both, when especially if I'm trying to conserve space, I take the smaller one. And when I say smaller, smaller by thickness.
Yeah.
It's still a double. Like now, my blow-up mattress is a queen. Similar to yours, so it's a good size. But sometimes I'm trying to conserve space. I'll take it, and I've slept on both of them, and I have a good sleep on both.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's just one is closer to the ground than the other because it's not as high off the bottom or the floor of the tent. So, but they both comfortable. So I brought the smaller one because it's easier to carry and stores room in the trunk to trail is pretty good. So
hey, I sleep on a queen size bed at home.
Yeah.
So when I come out here, I'm sleeping on a queen size bed.
Yeah, that's how we. And then when we go up to Ricketts Glen, we'll probably take the big mattress up. So oh shoot, this is starting to smother it.
Yeah, this one that I have here is brand new. I had to throw the other one out. Actually, the last camping video I did, it was a rough night because I had punctured the other one.
Yes, you were saying that.
It was a self-inflicted wound, and it was one of those things that went wrong. And I was like, okay, well, at least I'm close enough to home that if it gets too uncomfortable,
right, that you'll be able to...
I could pack up and go. I was at Keystone. And I woke up probably every hour on the hour because the only way that mattress was staying inflated was to keep the internal pump turned on.
Right.
Try getting a good night's sleep with that noisemaker.
What?
Because as soon as you turn it off, it starts going down.
Yeah, I should have cut that one up.
We're trying to doctor the flame here.
The flame, yeah. We kind of messed it up a little bit because it smothered it a little bit. It was going so well too.
Right.
So I don't know if you want to get to.
Let's see if I set that there. Maybe we can get a little bit more light on the subject.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should get the lighter fluid.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah.
That'll have to go back up.
Here we go. There.
There we go.
Feeling like Drew Barrymore here. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Firestarter.
Firestarter.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
We probably gonna add.
Hopefully that catches back up.
Yeah. Add some new wood to it, probably. Yeah.
Yes.
I do that heat.
This one's kind of thick.
Yeah, I have an axe, but if you have the fluid, it should be able to.
Yeah.
You can catch. Because once it catches, it should be alright.
It should, yeah. Once. And you know something? I have in my trailer. I have a starter log, and it's old. Like
Yeah, that's
1980s
I use
old.
the smaller ones to start it from the door.
Yeah.
And that did alright.
Okay. Hopefully that does the trick.
Yeah, because once it catches on that, it should be good. And that's a good piece of wood. And I think that's the difference between, like, what, like if we brought wood from our places at home, it would be different, you know.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
How you doing?
Good,
Tom?
good.
I didn't know how much wood you need to be able to haul on your bike, so I brought you a couple chunks up.
Oh,
man,
thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome, sir.
Thank you. We don't mind if we do.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So how's the riding?
Oh, we had
today, beautiful.
yeah, we had a great time.
It was a good time today. Yeah.
So, you came in from out near Hershey?
Yeah, Hummelstown.
Oh, okay.
All right, I came out from Pittsburgh, and we met here, and then we've been to the Flight 93 Memorial and everything else. And, yeah.
Good time.
Yeah, sounds like fun. Yeah, just last weekend they had their Thunder in the Valley was over.
Was that last weekend?
Yeah, it was
last weekend.
They had a pretty good
I missed
turnout.
it again.
I missed it too. And I always,
Thunder in the Valley for
we
like
gotta go to
4
Thunder in the Valley.
years.
We don't go.
Yeah, last year was the last year for Thunder in the Valley, and then they started. The people said they couldn't make enough money at it, so there was 2 bars in town that started. They call it Rumble in the Valley now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And but
Thunder in the Valley and Wingding.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to do either one.
The one at Evansburg, we's never. We're from Johnstown, but we's never up there. But they say it's a pretty nice.
Really?
Nice show up at Evansburg, yeah, the Wings. But the Rumble and the one now it's replacing the
Thunder in the Valley.
Yeah,
Rumble
we'll
in the
check that out.
I'm gonna have to Google that.
Is
But we have to stay on top of it.
Start
That's what we
planning
gotta
for
do.
next year.
Start planning.
Right now. Yep.
they had like I'd say probably 400 to 500 bikes.
Wow.
Show up, setting they were in town in the park.
Yeah, I heard it's
Stuff
a
there.
big event. Like there's a lot of bikes there.
But it was just a one-day thing. They wanted to try and see how it would work out.
Yeah.
So they had a pretty good turnout with it.
Nice.
So maybe they'll keep
it going.
going.
Keep
Yeah.
it going now. Yeah, they get a little turnout. They know what it's about. They keep it going. Oh, that's good.
Your name is
Randy.
Randy.
Hey, nice to meet you, Randy.
Derek.
I'm
How you doing,
JP.
sir?
Very nice to meet
Randy.
you.
How you doing, sir? I don't want to step on your stuff here.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yep.
Now, where are you at? Which one is this you?
Down there, yeah,
Oh,
down
okay.
the corner. Yep.
I was shocked at how many spots were open. Is this
Especially with it being like 4th of July in a couple days.
Yeah, doing most of the camp post. I was talking to him there this evening, and he said there's only like 100 and some people coming in for the 4th of July. So it's just going to be like a regular week. He said, he said, I don't know why there's so many people.
Yeah, I mean, when I reserved this, I was shocked at how many sites were available.
Yeah.
And I just reserved it last week.
Yeah.
Or a week before that. Like it was
Something
a couple
like that.
weeks ago.
And I mean, clear down to where you're at. There's nobody in between us.
So, no,
And you walked a pretty good distance.
but it's pretty empty. Usually it's filled a lot more than this. Well, right now though, you got your triple ABA and stuff in town in Johnstown,
Okay.
and they have all the teams from Ohio and all over. They have that going on, and
That makes sense.
a lot of stuff with the schools. They're finishing up their school plays and whatnot, and the little leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In their playoffs and stuff like that, So it's a pretty busy week, I guess.
Well, hey, it was our game.
Well, you won't. Right. You won't hear me complaining
Nope.
at all. The last time I went camping, it was one of the times I went to Raccoon Creek, which is out in like western PA, and either it was like a little kid's birthday party or a school field trip or something like that. There had to have been 30 kids. And they were just running around and yelling and screaming and everything. It didn't quiet down until probably close to midnight
Wow.
and everything. I was like,
Isn't there rules around that?
there are rules around that, When they say about rules, they're meant to be broken.
There is here at it's 9 o'clock. It's supposed to be quiet time.
Yeah, that's what I
okay.
thought. Because I've been here. This is the 3rd time I've been here. And I've always thought it was 9 o'clock.
You gotta go to Prince Galitzin's. There's sites here, like between these sites here, there'd be a site between them. That's how close they are. I mean,
Yes,
the
they
campers
are.
are almost tight together. And the kids were up there with their bikes. I mean, hundreds of kids all night long. From
Yeah.
11, 12 o'clock night, they're still up there.
There were a couple kids that just went rode
Yeah,
past
they were
us
riding.
on their bikes, but I'm not mad at them.
Nah.
They're being kids.
Yeah, that's
Just
right.
being kids.
So.
All right, hey, you tell them to be careful on them bikes.
All right, we'll do.
Thank
We'll
you, sir.
do. Appreciate
Hey,
the
thank
wood.
you for the wood, too.
You're
Yep.
welcome.
Yeah, it won't go to waste, that's for sure.
That's what I told the wife. I said, outside side, I can't picture them hauling much wood on them things. And usually you'll see the people go in the woods here and gather up all the loose stuff, the
Yeah.
fire and stuff. So I better run a couple pieces up for them.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. That was very
That's
nice.
very
I
kind of
appreciate
you.
that.
You're
Yeah.
You guys have a good one.
Hey,
All right,
you
take
too.
care.
Take care.
Gotta watch for raccoons and the bears here.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you don't have any food out.
Right.
The ranger told us that week before last, the game commission was in here because they've been seeing bears in here, and they said if they have one, they estimate 700 pounds.
Holy
That's a pretty good size bear.
That's a really good size.
Yeah.
Oh well. Hey, you guys have a good one.
Yep, you too.
Alrighty, you too.
We don't need him anywhere around here.
No, not at all.
Stay right where you at.
Like you stay where you're at, I'll stay where I'm at. Everybody wins.
Yes.
But that's, again, example doing this. You just meet nice people.
Very nice people.
Just random nice people. Like, people don't have to be nice
No, that's true.
to you at all. But you know the other thing that I've learned? Being out on a bike and motocamping, people oftentimes think that you can't haul stuff. You can't. That you don't have enough space for.
We prove we can do that.
And everything else. He didn't see the trailers over here.
Oh no.
But that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
How can you beat it? That's pretty cool.
I one time I was out camping and I was by myself. I was on a bike, and the guys, there was a couple. They were a Christian couple, and they were about 2 or 3 sites down from me. And they came over and said, "You're on a motorcycle. There's no way you brought any kind of like substantial food. Come eat breakfast with us." And everything. And they had like steak and eggs. They had this big old RV. I got to come in and sit down.
Yeah.
And, you know, live the good life for a little while. Now I had everything that I needed with me.
Yeah, you were good.
But yeah, but they insisted. They were like, "There's no way possible," you know.
You surprised? You'd be surprised. You see my spread with me and my lady together, man. We have everything. We have everything. But it's cool.
I like campfires like this. And
I do
for some reason, I don't know. I like watching wood burn, and I don't know.
I'm the same way. That's why I'm
I don't know,
at.
does that make me?
When I'm at my house and
Does that make me weird?
No, I'm the same way. I'll watch it and just enjoy the heat from it.
Yeah.
And this is a good night because of that. You know what I mean? It just give you. You know, I should have brought one of my flashlights over. Just to have.
Wasn't a bad idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll grab one. That's the thing. Like, what there's a bear. What do they do?
I don't know if they trap it or if
Just
they
around.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I was like, come on, man. But yeah, it's interesting because I remember when we were here last time, me and my lady talked about that with the bear.
Yeah.
That there's bears up this way. So, all right. I ain't gonna mess with you.
I choose to go the route of not talking one up.
No.
So, so while I understand that that's a distinct possibility,
Right.
I choose not to bring attention
Let's
to
not
it.
bring attention. It won't happen.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it.
Because that was the thing that had me really scared the first time I did it.
Yes.
And it was like every single time I heard noise,
You're wondering if it's
you know, I'm wondering if my life is in danger.
And the wilderness is nothing but noise.
Right.
So it's like,
Right.
when you think about the wilderness, it's nothing but noise.
You know,
There's
and
noise everywhere, like from birds to the wind to
well, it's called wildlife for a reason.
Yeah, and
It's
then,
life.
you know, you get used to it. You just sleep through it.
Yep.
And that's what I end up doing, is just sleeping through it.
Those are some of the nights that I never want the morning to come as fast as I do when I'm out here sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I wake up at 3 o'clock and I'm like, what do you mean it's only 3 o'clock? You know, versus like a school morning, you know, during the school year, you wake up at 5:30 and you're like, it's 5:30 already.
5:30? What?
You know?
Really? Gosh darn it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I would caught. Now, has your brother, does he camp at all? Or is that something he wants to do?
I think it's something that he wants to do.
He wouldn't mind
He
doing it.
wouldn't mind doing it. He's done it before. His son is older now, but I know he was like in Boy Scouts,
Okay.
and they used to do like a lot of camping and stuff like that. We went down. Let me tell you the thing that really got me like sold on, okay, I'm going to start spending money on camping gear. The first time we went to the National Biker Roundup was in 2021. It was either 21 or 21 was canceled because of the pandemic. It was 22.
Oh, okay.
It was in Perry, Georgia. And I didn't know what the roundup was. I knew it was a bike rally.
Yeah.
What I didn't know was that it was a camp out as well. And so we got there and we had this huge campsite. And yeah, we set up tents. My brother and I shared a 10-person tent kind of like this that was his.
Got it.
But you know, there was enough room in it for both of us. But then at the same time, we had one of the strangest arrangements because we hung out at our campsite during the day, but we slept in a hotel. So you could choose between the two, because you know, obviously, you know, there you had some guys who,
yeah, they don't want to do that.
You know, and then you're riding to and from, and you've been drinking a lot and everything else. You know, it's just better to stay at the campsite overnight than to risk, you know, the DUI and all that other kind of stuff that comes with it. But after that experience, I was like, if I really knew that it was a camping event as much as it was a biking event,
right,
I would have went down there a whole lot more prepared than I did. The saving grace was we did have a hotel.
And that's
you know, and the truth of the matter is, when I think back on it, it rained, and when I mean it rained, it rained. Hurricane Ida. That was that summer, and it stormed every single night. Like when we came back from the hotel the next day, every night that we went down there to the campsite, we had to rebuild it because the tents were blown and scattered, and you know, everywhere. Because we stayed in the hotel and watched it happen. But it was like that literally every night. And then when it was time to ride back to Pittsburgh, my brother and I, we rode back, and it stormed the entire time.
And nobody likes to ride in rain.
No, it got so bad that we got up near Durham, North Carolina, and we had to call it. We had to just grab a hotel, and we were like, you know, it was way past riding in the rain. Like, you know, you get a lot of guys who say, you know, well, if you don't ride in the rain, you're not really a rider and all that other stuff. There's a difference between a rain and like a hurricane.
And that's the thing. There's too many rules that people put on what you are when you're a rider. You got a motorcycle, you're a rider.
You got a motorcycle,
and you're
on
a
it,
rider. You're a rider. You know what I mean? Now,
you,
there are some that have motorcycles, they don't ride it. I mean, they're not a rider anymore.
Right. And there's some who never were. They just, you know, they
just had it.
They're the ones who join the clubs.
Yeah.
You know, and never ride.
And ride. If you don't ride, then that's a different story. But if you have a motorcycle or you have a, you know, whatever you ride, I mean, I give props to whoever rides.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And that's, you know, we sharing in the same. We're sharing the same love, and we also share the same risk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's you know, we're risking, you know. But hey, you can be in a car and get smacked by a truck and have a worse fate than somebody that hits a deer on a motorcycle or something like that. Who knows?
Right.
You know?
This is true. I mean, riding a motorcycle is inherently dangerous.
Yes.
I mean, there's no getting around that.
No.
But so is everything else. So is driving a car. So is smoking cigarettes. So is being a school teacher.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I mean? In this day and age, you know,
yes, absolutely.
Anything that you do is inherently risky. You know, and you have to determine what level of risk you're willing to live with,
and do the things that you can do to mitigate the risk the best you can.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So for instance, you know, both of us are like-minded riders. We don't ride like a bat out of H.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
Dipping, docking out of traffic and anything like that.
No.
Like some do, and more power to them. Nothing against it. More power to them.
Nothing against you.
But you increase your risk when you ride that way too, potentially.
And I know people who, you know, it's like, I love you, but I can't ride with you.
No. I wouldn't even attempt to ride with them.
Yeah, I love you, but I can't ride with you. That's
absolutely. I'm good. You're good. I'm good.
As a matter of fact, I'll meet you there.
Now, I don't want nothing to happen to you.
Yeah, I don't want nothing to happen to you.
I want you to be all right. I want you to make it.
Yeah, if we're gonna hang out at a bike night or something, like, I'll meet you there.
Yeah, I'll meet you there, and I want you to be all right. But I can't. Doesn't mean I can ride with you.
No, because at the end of the day, and this is what I tell people all the time, I need, and my wife needs, and my kids need. They need for me to be.
They need you to be there.
They need me to be me.
Be present. Yep.
They need me to be present.
Absolutely.
And they need the best version of me.
Absolutely.
And that's not me in a wheelchair because I was trying to keep up with somebody.
Absolutely not.
You know, and now I'm paralyzed from the waist down because I was trying to go 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You know, outside of my skill set.
But you got a lot of people that do.
Yeah.
And more power to them.
More power to them.
That ain't me. That ain't you. It
ain't. Nope.
I'll put some more on
Yeah. Let's. I'm gonna throw some fluid because there's still a lot. There's still a lot of.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Fluid.
Log on
there's
there.
Still a lot of log on it, especially this one.
And then we got these two. Look, this dude brought us half a tree.
I know. What are we doing
Over here? I don't know.
Whew, I love that heat, boy.
Yeah, me too.
Man, that heat feel good.
Me. Yeah, that log almost hasn't been touched.
Yeah, this is part of it. That's how I was going to try to move it. And that's the thing. I have logs. I have a stick specific, a poker thing specifically for camping, and I left it at my campsite at home. So it's sitting there because I have a long one, and then I have. Hold on, do I have it in there? I didn't see it.
The heat from this fire is definitely becoming necessary.
Huh?
I said the heat is definitely becoming necessary.
Oh yeah, it's getting a little chilly. Oh hell. Thought I did, but yeah, that heat is getting necessary.
Oh, absolutely. That didn't work. Well, I wanted it to. All right, there we go.
It's gonna be a little chilly in the morning, that's true.
Yeah, I just brought a regular comforter.
Yeah, that's the one thing. My electric blanket with it, I don't have the thing to turn it on.
Okay.
But man, is it good without it? It's good without it. I'm glad I grabbed it because I almost didn't.
Maybe I need to start
another one.
Yeah, maybe I need to invest in a heated blanket.
Yeah,
I have my heated gear for the bike, but I've long since put that away for the year.
Yeah, the heated blanket meant when we, like I said, when we got caught in that day, that night when it was cold and rainy here, and we were at site 182 on the other side.
Yeah. Yep.
And it was cold and rainy, man. We had our heater on, we had our electric blanket. We were so toasty. We were watching movies.
Yeah, see, that's
so toasty. And it was pouring down, raining outside. We were good. I was like, I'm okay. We're okay.
My very first experience. It was like 40-something degrees, and it was raining, and I was just, and had I been in a small tent laying on the ground, essentially, you know, 2 or 3 feet in either direction, you know, is all the movement that you're going to make.
Yes.
I think it would have been miserable.
Been miserable.
I didn't have to be laying on the bed. You know, I had a chair like this one.
Yeah.
In there, you know, movie setup. I got, you know, my iPad.
Yeah, I brought my iPad. I mean, I'll probably end up going right to sleep. I'll browse the internet or something.
Yeah. What's today? Monday?
Monday, yeah.
Too bad Tuesday. That's not Tuesday. I've been watching The Acolyte on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes of it, and then I want to keep, you know, when I get back, I can't watch it by myself. I got to watch it with her. So
okay.
We watch it together. That's one of those things she'll say, why do you watch it without me?
See,
what are you talking
I don't mind. She's like, oh, we're watching Star Wars again. And I'm like, never mind. We can watch, you know, Mary Poppins or something.
But see, I'll think it's something that she don't want to watch. Like,
yeah.
Like something out there that she don't want to watch. I'm like this, oh yeah, I'll watch this. And she'll come in while I'm watching. She's like this, what is that? I was like, oh yeah, that's that show. We were supposed to watch it together. I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that this was the show that we were supposed to watch together.
Guilty.
I thought this was one of mine. One of my shows.
Or I'll just be scrolling random YouTube videos and everything else. Well, I don't want to interrupt that. It's a 12-minute video. I can watch that anytime. Well, let's watch
anytime you want. Yeah, I get in trouble sometimes.
Oh, we all.
I'm gonna try to flip this.
We all do.
So I can get this part. There we go. I want to get this part a little bit more. Yeah, it caught too as soon as I did that.
That's because there's a lot of fluid on that side.
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Getting somewhere.
Yeah, we getting somewhere. Yeah, got that fluid on there. Plus, it's good. Like, that's the one thing about the logs here. They're big.
Yeah, why did they make them so big?
Thick and big. And they had smaller pieces. That's what I started with.
Yeah.
But then they always had these big, huge pieces. I have an axe to cut it, but it's like, man.
See, now there's some stuff that I just won't bring with me. You know, like an axe.
Yeah, I have a small one.
Yeah, you know, I probably should, but I've been camping enough where I just didn't do it.
Right.
And didn't have it. And I'm like, if they give me a tree, I guess that's, you know, I'm just gonna light the tree on fire.
Light the tree and put it in there. You know? That is true. Just light the tree and
that's
go from there.
That's it. But I probably should.
Yeah, I got my axe. I ordered it online at Amazon, and I'm thinking to myself, I should have just got it at Walmart. Walmart has axes. It has like the machetes.
Yeah,
it has everything. They have everything there, and they're not really expensive.
Okay.
I saw the couch.
You saw the inflatable?
Yes. It's only like $30, man.
Yeah, I know. I need to go on and grab it.
Yeah, it's only like $30. I may grab it.
So you have the bed and the couch inside the tent.
Inside the tent.
Glamping.
Yeah, glamping.
I need to what I don't have, I didn't bring with me. I probably need a couple of new ones or a couple of you reminded me when you put your welcome mat.
Oh yeah,
out in front.
Yeah, I have a bigger one, but I put it in the tent underneath the my bed in there so it doesn't slide.
Yeah, and that's what I need to get that I didn't bring with me this time. I probably need a new one anyway.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's the next thing I want to work on, like a little bit of flooring.
Yes.
You know, get like a nice.
Oh yeah.
You know, a nice camping rug to put in the tent.
Yep.
And then the sofa.
Yeah, my lady said we need a throw rug.
Yeah.
She want to get a throw rug. I was like, okay, we can do that.
Yep.
So it's like we glamping to the fullest.
I mean,
it's not just it's glamping to the full.
You know what we're gonna call it? Moto glamping.
Moto glamping.
Moto glamping. It's you heard it here first on Steel City MotoVlogs.
Moto glamping with pride. Moto glamping.
With pride.
We're not saying this without pride. We have pride in moto glamping. Pride. You want to go out there in your small little tent with none of the amenities you need. That's up to you.
More power to you.
Do you, boom? I'm not doing it.
More power to you. But we moto glamping up in here.
Moto glamping up in here. In Shawnee State Park.
Shawnee State Park.
Moto glamping.
Anywhere in PA.
Yeah.
And beyond.
And beyond.
I just haven't been beyond yet.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many places in PA.
Yeah.
But then the other states, like New York has some amazing sites.
Yeah.
Especially you get further up north. New Hampshire. I mean, and the prices, I mean, what you're paying compared to what you'll pay in a hotel is ridiculous.
There are a couple campgrounds up near Niagara Falls, and Niagara Falls is not terribly far from Pittsburgh. It's about maybe 4 hours.
Yeah, it's about, I think, 4.5, 5 hours from me.
Okay. Yep, it's about 4. So I do want to get up there and do some camping and catch Niagara Falls, probably from the Buffalo, New York side.
Yeah, I want to go to the Canada side.
Yeah.
I want to go over there.
I got to get a couple things in order before I do that.
Yeah, I heard it's nice over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always wanted, but I mean, if I have to do Buffalo, I'll do Buffalo. But I would love to. That's another road trip I want to make on the bike.
Yeah.
Definitely got
there's an organization. My brother looked into it. That was sponsoring a Four Corners ride.
Yeah, you told me about. You sent it to me.
Did I send that to you?
Yeah, the Four Corners, and it's
and Niagara's one of them.
Is it?
No, it's not. Lake Erie.
Yeah, Lake Erie.
It's up Erie.
It's Erie, and then it hits Susquehanna, Philadelphia, or Philadelphia area, and then
Pittsburgh, if I'm not mistaken, or out past Pittsburgh, like pretty close to like Steubenville, Ohio.
You sent me the Four Corner, and then you can go to you can go start at any point. So
Right.
then me and we were talking, what if we just did like a full, we said what, 2 or 3 days, like we would stay the night at 2 And it doesn't have to be at the locations just twice.
Yeah.
So say for instance you ride up to Erie and maybe start riding towards, or no, ride out west, and then ride out west, then start going up to Erie and then stop somewhere. Stay. Then go to Erie, then go to Susquehanna, and then stay there.
Somewhere, yep.
And then Philadelphia and back home one day. So it was like 2-3 days we would do it. And just to enjoy, because I'm not trying to do it in a speed situation. I'm not doing
no, I'd like to take like a week.
Right.
You know, like, and not even a full 7 days. Maybe like, you know, Monday, you know, be home by Friday.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And not necessarily because you can't.
Yeah, just take your time doing
it. Yeah, just take your time, enjoy the ride.
Yeah. So we're thinking maybe 3 days, do it in 3 days and just enjoy it. But then that's the thing, you know, it's good to, if you want to set up a tent, you know, it's good to set up a tent and be able to set up a tent for a couple of days, not just one day and then tear it down every time.
Yeah, I mean, how long did it take us?
Yeah.
Probably about 45 minutes.
Yeah. For everything.
For everything, you know.
Yeah, for everything.
To set up camp
and then
today.
You got to break it all down to go. That's why it's good to, you know, you have more than one day. You set up shop and you're there for a couple of days.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why we were thinking of doing it, like maybe staying at a place 2 days or 2 nights or whatever, and making it as long, you know, a long, nice trip.
If you're coming west at first, you know, you'll drive right past me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
keep me
informed.
When we gonna get time to do it? I can do it. Her schedule a little different.
Yeah.
So you know, trying to get her to have time in her schedule to be able to do the 4 corners.
Yeah. Maybe about August before teachers get back to school.
Because we're still trying to camp into September too.
Yeah.
Now my daughter, she plays her last year of soccer at Thomas Jefferson, so I'll start traveling for her stuff.
Okay.
At Jefferson, but otherwise, you know, we said we're going to be camping into the fall, without a doubt.
Oh man, what am I doing here?
You want to throw another long one?
Yeah.
Maybe the skinny one, or skinnier.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that thinner one.
The thinner one.
And
napalm.
But
that's the one thing, man. At Walmart, when I go to Walmart or at Weiss Market,
yeah,
man, they're nice and thin, and you just have a whole bundle and they're thin. That's the one thing about these. I mean, they burn. It's just that they're thin. They're thin, and they end up smothering the fire. There you go. Go catch it up. Come on, there we go. That's it. Yep. That's that heat I was talking about.
There we go.
That's that radiates.
That's what That's what I'm talking about.
Radiates. That even further keeps the bugs away. We got this here, citronella going. Oh yeah, that really doing the job.
Oh shoot.
What?
Never mind. Doing relive video.
Oh.
But I forgot to name it what I wanted to name it, but it's all.
Yeah, I'm gonna set it up tomorrow when I start heading home, or any riding that we do tomorrow, like heading home, whatever. I'm gonna set it up.
Yeah.
So you'll take Turnpike back, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Turnpike home. Yeah. So 30 was cool coming out. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I roll. I set the cruise about 70, 75. Just go. That's why it's cool to hear what the way your trailer pool is nice. That's good.
So, and that was coming out 30, so I get a chance to put it on the highway for an extended period.
Right.
I think the wind shifted. You get all that smoke in my face now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the showers are nice too because they're warm.
Okay.
You know, and you just keep hitting that thing to keep it going.
I'm gonna get up early and
yeah. They're pretty good. Always enjoyed the shower. Gotta have a place for a nice shower. And it's not too far. Like I'm saying, we're close to the bathrooms here. Now the good thing is, I don't think there is a horrible bathroom location because there's another bathroom and I found it out because last time we were here, we took a walk. Me and Sonya took a walk, and we saw another bathroom. We're like, oh, there's another bathroom there. So I think they try to put them in proximity so that you have, you know, some level of area.
And you don't have to walk a mile.
You don't have to walk a mile.
You know, especially if it's an emergency.
Yeah, and I like I like the fact that you can walk to it.
Yeah.
As opposed to having to drive to it. Like some people, sometimes if you are too far away, you have to drive to it.
Plus that bathroom over there has got a gravel hill on it. That's not the easiest thing in the world to do on a bike.
No, not on a bike.
You know,
the good thing here is there's so many spots that are open. You can get closer, pull it in there, and then just go. But yeah, anytime at any state park in PA, and it's probably like this in other parks, if you have a spot that say you don't like, or something about it that you want to, as long as it's the same as what you had, you are right. As long as it's the same.
There's a spot at Keystone, and it is almost impossible to get. Like I've even tried like Mondays and Tuesdays where
everybody gets it.
You know, everybody gets to it because it's a great spot. It's number 61 on the hillside loop.
What makes it so nice?
Because it's kind of, to get to it, it's kind of like a slanted driveway a little bit, and so it puts it down at the bottom of a driveway, and it's an electrical site, and it's kind of away from everything and everybody, you know.
Yeah, that's a good site.
I did a video from there. I got it one time, and every other time I've tried to book it, it's always been
busy.
Or if I try, because now I'm trying to get into like doing a couple days at a time.
Yeah.
So I can get it for like a day. If I find it, it's available for one day, but not two.
And that's cool because you set up camp, then you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And that's cool. You know, and that's why I like. You know, I think the next times we're doing it for more than one day.
Oh, we have to.
You know what I mean, we've done the one-nighters before as me and her, and then now we're going to do 2 and 3.
Yeah.
We're 3 or 4 on Lake George. We may be 4 nights.
The one thing that I'm really enjoying about this is the fact, like I've done a lot of solo camping, but you know, being out with somebody else, is cool too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, and for me, being alone is not a big deal. I'm an introvert by nature.
Yeah.
But this has been really.
Oh, I mean, I've enjoyed it.
Enjoyable too.
I've enjoyed it. Yeah. Oh, they got cops going around here a lot.
All the park rangers, they're all up through here.
They're bears. Find them before they get to here.
Right, find them before they get here.
Find them before they get to here. Keep doing that. Keep doing your patrol. Find them.
I was out at a site one time, and park rangers kept coming through, and it seemed like she would slow down and like look directly at me for the whole time she was passing by. Like it was always that awkward stare, and I'm like, I think she's waiting for me to do something.
They waiting to do something wrong.
Yeah.
And they've been so far. I've been here 3 times. They've all been great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
And the first when I parked, because I had to park, I was like on the road and kind of like you were, but I didn't have that site. I couldn't, coming up the hill wasn't good. So that's when I found out about you can go to other sites.
Oh, okay.
Was from that first person.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we have a water area right like close. 2 of them. One is where you remember the site I told you about, 54. That one has water. It's fresh water there. And then there's another one right down here that you can use for everybody. It just happens to be at a site. That if I would have known that, we would have never stayed at that one. It was fine. It was just that we were on a slant a little bit, and you sleeping and you could feel it. The tent, but it was, you know, we only did that for, you know, that one time. I said I'll never get that site again.
My problem with the water sites is that because they are available for everybody
comes over there.
You have a lot of traffic. Coming there, so
and it's not like the one here at 54. It's not necessarily at the site. It's kind of away from it. Yeah, we're like right in the middle.
No, it's cool with me, but that's
low to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, the site is it's not the water is not necessarily at the site. It's like the site is here and it's like right here. But you're right. It's enough to where now you sit so far back though,
right,
that you're in a pretty good situation. So.
Are we out of wood? Okay, there's one more.
No, we got
All right, go.
that one
And then the two that Randy
big
brought us. This one is pretty big too.
We just need some heat because he's starting to get.
Yeah, it's downright cold now.
Chilly. It's getting chilly. More and more chilly every time.
I'm just gonna soak this guy.
Let it burn.
Let it marinate.
Yeah, I gotta get some of that too, just to have.
That's what I was trying.
Oh, you soaked the hell out of that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Bro, you soaked that, man.
I'm like Uncle Gus.
Like, that's a fire. Look at it.
Okay, that's what I wanted.
There you go.
There we go.
Well, boy, did that heat radiate.
Now that's fire.
That's a fire. That's a fire. But that, man, it heats up the place, that's for sure.
Yes, it does.
I will take it.
That's pretty close to the last one. There he goes again.
I will take it. Yeah, this is barbecue. I will take it. That's a good heat right there.
Yeah, that is good heat. Like I said, we got these two. These are like blocks though.
Yeah,
these like
they're huge.
That ain't.
Maybe that's why they brought them over here. Like I said, if we want to save them for tomorrow morning,
we could do that.
I have an axe that can split, especially the bottom. I can split that one.
Yeah, and I'll run over there to the vending machine and grab one too.
I would, that man, that's when I first saw that was possible.
Yeah.
I was giddy like a child. Like it was a new toy. I was like, "Yeah, we need to get more wood."
Like
I was there, cleat. I was like, "What is this?
Y'all, they got a wood vending machine.
Wood vending machine. Wood vending machine. That you pay for it, and it comes down just like a bag of chips. Boom.
$5.
$5, and you get a whole thing of wood. I was elated. I was like, "This is incredible." That thing comes on down, boom, 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 and you get a whole thing of wood. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Who thought of this?
Yeah, it'll be my turn in the morning.
I never heard anything
We'll take
like
these
that.
two. Yeah, we'll take these two. We'll save these 2 blocks and we'll get the one in the morning.
One in the morning.
So when this one goes out, we'll.
Like I said, I'll split the bottom one. I can definitely split that one.
Okay.
The other one, I may be able to do, but this one definitely because it's thin enough to I can just flip, and then
Yeah.
it will have. I may be able to make 3 of those. That'll be easier to burn too. Whew, love it. So yeah.
Oh.
10:23. Shoot.
It seems later than that.
It does. We did a lot.
Yeah, it seems later than that. We did have a pretty long day.
Long day. It was a nice day. Nice day of riding.
I know. I owe my wife a phone call. I got to do that before I go to bed.
Oh yeah. I gotta just. Like, yo, we gotta make sure you call me before we. I tried to call her when I was coming back. She didn't answer because she teaches yoga too. So
Okay.
she was probably coming back from doing that. So. Give her a buzz beforehand. When I get settled in, because I probably ain't gonna watch a movie tonight.
I'll put one on, but it'll probably watch me.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do like YouTube and NBA free agency stuff.
Okay.
Stuff like that. Watch that. But I do have some pretty cool movies on though. I have some pretty cool movies that I downloaded. So I'm like, maybe I'll put something on, but I don't know if I'll watch it. I'll watch a little bit of it, and then I'm done.
I'll turn one on, but it'll watch me more than I watch it.
Yeah. Because my goal is to hopefully sleep pretty quick. What the heck was that?
It had to have taken me 5 hours to load up and prepare to make this trip today.
It took a while for me too, and I didn't think it was going to. Now I have a laminated checklist.
Yeah.
And we just made it, so I didn't look at it.
I have one on my phone, and just going down the list.
I should have looked at it more because I would have a couple of things I missed, but yeah.
It just seemed like it took forever.
Yeah.
To get everything going.
And it was my stupidity because I said to myself,
yeah, me too.
I'll wait till tomorrow morning. I got till 1 o'clock. I'm good.
See, because I was thinking before we talked, I was like, probably going to have to be up pretty late,
Yeah.
getting stuff together so I can
Right.
be out, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, right when the sun hits and everything else. And then we got on the phone and, checking in until 3.
Yeah.
We can get there around 3 o'clock. I was like,
oh, we good.
I'm good. I'm not even leaving until noon, maybe 1 o'clock.
Nothing until this morning.
Nothing.
Nothing. And when me and Sonya go, we doing stuff the night before. I did nothing. Now this time we're going to the Justin Timberlake concert on Thursday, and then we're going out Friday morning. We're leaving early Friday morning.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out what we're going to do with that. So we said we're going to do it Wednesday. Wednesday we're going to have to really pack up the trailer on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then Thursday we chill, and then go to the concert. And then we head out Friday. Well, no, we're leaving Friday afternoon because she has to work a little bit first. When we go to Lake George, we're leaving early.
Okay.
We're leaving out at like 6.
Yeah.
Because then we're going to take our time going up there. So we'll load up the bike, load up the trailer, and then we start matriculating up there.
We got a road trip down to southern Georgia and then to Orlando. Family reunion and just vacation. But we're taking the kids with us. We'll be on the bike for that one.
Are you going to Disney, the Disney stuff? Or Universal? Both?
Disney probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the kids want to do Animal Kingdom if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Animal Kingdom is one of my favorite spots. Yeah. Yeah, I love it.
I don't ever have to ride Space Mountain ever again. I've done it.
I'm done with rides.
35 times. Yeah.
I don't do roller coasters. Like I'll do like small things, but roller coasters I'm afraid of heights. So.
Okay. See, I'm definitely afraid of heights, but I will ride roller coasters. But I think I've reached a point in life where I have nothing else to prove. I've ridden the biggest of the roller coasters that I've gone to Cedar Point. And I've ridden some pretty large roller coasters.
And I think we reached a similar place. Mine is just I don't have to do it anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like it. So. And I'm afraid of heights, so it kind of goes together.
My body doesn't respond well to roller. Like you get off the roller coasters now, and I'm like, my back is killing me. My
you
my
gotta
neck is hurting.
My last story, and it wasn't even a roller coaster. All right, Hershey Park. Hershey Park has 3 towers. 1, 2, 3. Hershey, Reese's, and the Kiss.
I haven't been to Hershey Park probably since I was 16 or 17 years old.
So you get there now. And I will say this is gonna be very different than what it was. They've expanded.
Yeah.
So they got these towers. So my daughter-in-law, and at the time she had to be, this had to be maybe 8 years ago. So I would say she was probably like 10, 12. So between 10 and 12, somewhere around there. So she kind of puts out a challenge. Let's get on the big, tower. I'm like this. Absolutely. What are you saying? I'm not going to be punked by some little kid.
Right.
I'm getting on it. So I get on there, right? It takes you up. I start to lose it up there, but I got to keep my cool. Now, when I mean lose it is I feel like I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Like to me, when I'm in the air, it's as if I am outside the planet, and I'm in space, and I'm looking down, and I'm there to die.
And like, this is my life.
So I'm going through it. I'm not even paying attention to what's happening with her, not knowing she's going through it too. She bit off more than she can chew, so did I.
Right.
So we're at the top like, this is crazy. So we get off of that thing. She throws up.
Oh, wow.
I quit on the park. So I make a beeline out the park. She goes to her mother. I'm leaving.
Wow.
I leave the park because I am emotionally a wreck. I am a mess. The heights killed me. I thought I was going to die. I was in my mind thinking, this is it.
Yeah.
I left the park, and that was the last time I got on a roller coaster, any kind of ride that was high. The last time?
The last ride my last large roller coaster was probably Universal Studios in Orlando, the biggest one in the park.
Oh gosh.
Because everything else was like, what is that? Like those VR rides.
Yeah.
And everything else, which by the way, they had a really cool Avatar one. We're looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
Going back, but the one roller coaster in Universal Studios, biggest one they make. They start you off and it goes straight up.
Oh, see, I can't.
I'm talking about vertical, straight up. You get to the point, get to the top, and it takes you through, all the craziness and everything else. But all of me and my brothers, all of our kids are there. There's like 7 of them all together, all cousins. They all go running for that roller coaster. My girls are the only girls in the group. I know for a fact my oldest daughter, who was probably, if that was 2 or 3 years ago, she was probably 13 or 14 at the time. I was like, I know she hates roller coasters. She's not getting on one. It's my youngest daughter, Dallas, who's the fearless one. And so I'm like, if Dallas makes a beeline, I've got to go. I'm her dad.
You gotta go.
I got to go with her. But if she doesn't go, I'm not going to ask her. I'm not going to force her. Hey, you don't want to go? I respect you.
Yeah.
You know, let's go over here and get some ice cream. Yeah, my treat. You know, $90 ice cream cone at the university.
You know that's exactly what it is.
Right. But I look over and sure enough, she's running with the boys, you know, to go over there. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get on. So me and Dallas get on this ride, and I'm the one going through it. She's having the time of her life.
Yeah, you're like, what in the world?
But me, I'm like, this is crazy. I have no business up here at all. They take us through the ride. I have to act like for the rest of the day, I have to act like I'm okay, and I'm not. My back is killing me. I got half a whiplash. I'm trying to act like I'm not in pain. And I was like, okay, I've officially gotten too old to ride roller. I'm not even 50 yet, but evidently I'm too old for roller coasters. And so I won't do them anymore.
Yeah, I'm done, man. And it's okay to be done.
Yeah. And Dallas is, you know, she'll be 15 in January. She's old enough now where she can get on a roller coaster, you know, without her dad, if she so chooses.
Man, I'm so done with roller coasters. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want to see them. I don't want, now, I'll go to amusement parks, and I'm a people. I like to watch people have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So seeing people and seeing kids and seeing my grandson and my kids ride, I love that. And seeing the kids, at the school I teach, to see those kids, because we'll have Hershey Park Day.
Yeah.
And to see kids get a chance to enjoy.
And there's certain foods that you only get at the amusement park.
Yeah,
You know, funnel cakes and
there's certain
turkey legs.
I can do that.
You know, yeah.
But I can't. I don't want to do anything. I'll get on bumping cars. I'll get on a little frog hopper where 8-year-olds get on.
Yeah. I like the VR stuff.
Like
I don't mind the VR stuff because at the end of the day, I know I'm not really moving.
Yeah, you ain't moving. Yeah, those things I can do that.
But I like that kind of stuff.
That's good. But when it gets to roller coaster, I'm done.
I don't need nothing that's going to take me up in the air.
Nah,
that I have no control over.
Yep. I pack that in. That's one of those, man. I'm like, nope, I'm finished.
Yeah, I'm through with roller coasters.
And it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay.
Right.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's funny because we're sitting here anti-roller coasters, but we rode here on motorcycles.
I know. I can do that.
Going, 70, 80 miles an hour.
I can do that.
I can do that all day.
Because there's concrete under me.
There's concrete under me, and at the end of the day, I'm in control of how fast I'm going.
Exactly. Yes. And that's different than somebody operator.
Right. Like I have no control, and the person who does have control, all they did was push a button, and they probably make $15 an hour.
Yep.
And that's who's hands I'm putting my fate in.
Absolutely. I'm out here looking at stuff. Make sure I don't see no eyes.
Oh, see. It just might be time to go to bed if we're looking for animals. I'm going to bed.
It wasn't that, but I just heard something. Like, what the hell is that? Looking back, like, what's going on?
We don't even have any food here. Like, food. I got a bag of combos here, but that's.
Yeah, and I have everything sealed in this, and that's just, and I don't really have nothing but chips and stuff like that that's sealed up.
And I'm taking none of that in the tent with me.
No, that's all going to be on the trail anyway. Yeah, clothes stuff. Yeah, I'm getting tired.
But yeah, this has been a good night though. This has been a good night. I don't even know how much editing I'm going to do on that. I think I'm just going to let that roll, and just let it roll. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I like, raw footage.
That's how it should be. The raw footage. Cool, but it's been a great trip.
Moto glamping.
Moto glamping with the best of it.
Moto glamping. That's